Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So our temperature outside is at 58 degrees, kind of a cool start to the morning, especially with the wind still kind of breezy northwest at about 8. We have a little bit of fair weather cloudiness out there and a dew point value very low at 43, making the air even feel a little more cool and crisp. Now, 58 degrees is not unusual for this time of year. In fact, it's pretty much where we normally would find ourselves. The thing is, because of that northwest wind and the breezy northwest wind at that, kind of drawing down that cooler air, we're not going to warm all that much today. So we'll be, when we get into the afternoon, about 10 degrees cooler than we normally would find ourselves. Starting off about average, but just not warming today, thanks to that cool air sinking southward. 64 degrees by 12 noon, only 65 degrees or so by 3 p.m. And then tonight will probably be even a cooler night. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see some temperatures in the mid-40s, maybe even some lower 40s in inland areas, while along the coastline we'll probably bottom it out in the low 50s to upper 40s. 58 degrees right now, coming in at about 7 o'clock this evening. So the temperatures stay cool because of this draw of air out of the north, which will continue today, north or northwest. A little bit of sun and clouds today as the winds maybe come a little bit off the west. We'll pick up some of the cloud cover that's caused by that cooler air riding over generally warmer Gulf waters, creating these little bit of low-level clouds that'll come by from time to time. As far as the morning temperatures go, well, I expect to see some fairly clear skies begin to develop, and then as we head into the early hours of tomorrow morning, temperatures fall into the upper 40s across the region. And the winds will still be a little bit breezy, so you have to add that onto the feel of the air, and it is definitely going to put a little bit of a raw edge on the morning tomorrow. No doubt about it. It'll be a light jacket kind of start to the day. As far as Titan radar goes, quiet. Don't expect to see much in the way of rainfall today. Tomorrow, Saturday looks good as well. Sunday's a different story. We have another storm system approaching that could produce some rainfall then. Our nor'easter still producing some snow showers in parts of down East Maine, stretching into Boston right now, and even some freezing rain at times along the coastline. This system will start to exit the region as we head into the afternoon hours. We will see most of the country under fairly quiet conditions, so that's good news. Most of the airports across the nation are quiet right now and really don't have much of a problem in terms of airport delays, with the exception of canceled flights due to that nor'easter. So it'll take a little bit of time to get the schedules, of course, back up and running. But as far as any kind of weather causing airport delays, it doesn't look like it, except in the northeast. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for most of the deep south, and as that high sits where it is and our nor'easter sits where it is, we get that funnel of air out of the north that draws down that cooler weather. Now, as high settles in over the course of the next couple of days, we'll probably start to see these winds begin to decrease a little bit as we head into tomorrow. Rip current advisory still up for today, though. Northwest wind coming in at about 10 to 15. Choppy conditions on your bay and inland waters. Forecast for today, 65. Tomorrow, a little warmer in the afternoon, but we start off cooler at 48 degrees. And then as we head into Saturday, a slight chance at a shower. Better chance on Sunday, 60% chance. Could be some strong storms around as well. We'll call it a first alert weather day just because it's the weekend, and who needs the rains on the weekend, right? But it looks like that's what's coming. And then on Monday we clear out and we start to cool down just a little bit for the week ahead.